The driver must also carry on his person a dated certificate signed by the employer. This certificate must be updated every 3 years. If an X or an RQ in the HM column of the shipping paper entry, the shipment is regulated by hazardous material regulations. When there is a hazardous material emergency, you should keep people away, warn them of danger, prevent smoking. All answers are correct. The placard is shaped diamond. Which of the following choice is a hazard class you are not allowed to smoke around? Explosive, oxidizers, flammables, all of them. All are the correct answers. Which of the following is one of the 3 keys to identify which placard to use? Material hazard class, amount being shipped. Both of those are correct. It's kind of misleading there which one of these 3, but it's technically both of them. If there is an RQ before or after the item description on the shipping paper, it means the carrier must report any spill. Symbol column, the letter G stands for. Identifies the proper shipping name for which one of the technical names, the hazardous materials, must be entered in parentheses. Sorry, apologize for my dog barking. My wife just got home, but we're going to just continue on. Drivers of placarded vehicles transporting hazardous materials must stop 15 to 50 feet from the nearest railroad. Carriers must give each driver who transports class 1.1 and 1.3 explosives a copy of FMCSR 397. Animals and human foodstuffs should not be loaded in the same vehicle with poisons. A safe haven is one place you can leave a vehicle unattended that is hauling explosives. What is the best description of a safe haven? A property that has been government approved for this use. Who is responsible for finding out what permits, special routes you need to haul hazardous material? The driver. You do not have a hazardous material endorsement on your commercial driver's license. When can you legally haul hazardous materials? Never. Nitric acid cannot be loaded above any other commodities. When shippers package the material, they are trying to make it easy to identify. To determine if you need to use placards, which of the following is not something you need to know? Not something you need to know. And that is the manufacturing date of the material. Which of the following is not an acceptable type of marking for hazardous materials? Name in italics. Which one of the following 3 hazard classes should not be placed into a temperature-controlled trailer, one with a heater or air condition? That is classes 1, 2.1, and 3. What are the major differences between cargo tanks and portable tanks? All of the above are the major differences. The hazardous material has 8 columns. To communicate the risk of hazardous materials, shippers do all of the following except have the driver text their location. A hazardous material identification number is determined by the shipper. You have loaded hazardous materials in a cargo truck. What must you do before you move the vehicle? Close all manholes and valves. Be sure they are free of leaks. You have a vehicle without racks to hold cylinders or compressed gas. You may load such cylinders only if they are loaded upright or lying flat and braced. When transporting chlorine in cargo tanks, what must you have? An emergency kit for controlling leaks and an approved gas mask. Both of the above. When can the shipper name or hazardous material identification number be abbreviated on the shipping paper? Only if regulations specifically authorize the shipper to do it. Your engine runs a pump when you are delivering compressed gas. After finishing the delivery, when should you turn off the engine? Turn it off before unhooking the hoses. Which of the following materials are acceptable floor liners for transporting Division 1.1 and 1.2 materials? Non-ferrous metal. What are the two main places that hazardous material identification numbers appear? On the shipping papers and on the packages.